Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has met US President Donald Trump in Florida as both sides push for a plan to end the war in Ukraine. Speaking before closed-door talks, Trump said a deal was possible and stressed the urgency of stopping the fighting. He said there was no deadline, but confirmed work was underway on a security agreement involving the United States and European nations, calling the negotiations complex but achievable lines. President Trump says fighting between Thailand and Cambodia will stop following a newly signed ceasefire, ending weeks of deadly border clashes. Trump praised both sides and claimed US diplomacy helped secure the truce, which follows nearly 20 days of violence. Pakistan has joined 20 other countries and the Organisation of Islamic Cooperation in rejecting Israel's recognition of Somaliland. A joint statement said the move violates international law and warned against linking it to any attempt to displace Palestinians from their land. Polls have closed in Myanmar's first election since the 2021 military coup, held amid civil war and heavy restrictions. Turnout appeared low as the junta pressed ahead with voting dismissed by the United Nations and Western governments as neither free nor credible.
Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian warns that the United States, Israel, and European nations are waging total war on Iran, describing the situation as more complex than the 1980 to 1988 Iran-Iraq War. In an interview published on the official site of Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, Pezeshkian said, "We are at total war with the United States, Israel, and Europe. They want to bring our country to its knees," adding that Iran is now stronger militarily and prepared to respond decisively. Russia has reaffirmed its stance against Taiwan's independence, with Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov calling the island an inseparable part of China. Speaking to state news agency TASS on Sunday, Lavrov emphasized that Moscow will not recognize Taiwan as a separate entity under any circumstances, aligning with Beijing's long-standing position. Lavrov also addressed Japan, warning against its path toward militarization and urging Tokyo to consider the wider security implications for East Asia. Analysts say the remarks come amid growing tensions in the region. Russian President Vladimir Putin says that Ukraine is in no hurry for peace and that if Kyiv does not seek a peaceful resolution, Russia will achieve its objectives by force. The remarks followed a large Russian drone and missile attack, which Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy said showed Moscow's intent to continue the war, while Kyiv seeks peace. Putin was briefed on territorial gains in eastern Ukraine, including Mirnohrad, Rodinske, Artemivka, Huliaipol, and Stepnohirsk. Ukrainian forces rejected claims of full Russian control, stating defensive operations are ongoing, especially in Huliaipol, where fierce fighting continues. Angola and Namibia have agreed to take back illegal migrants and criminals after the UK threatened visa penalties for non-cooperating countries, the Home Office says. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC, has lost fast-track visa services and preferential treatment for VIPs after failing to meet Britain's cooperation requirements. Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood warned that the UK could escalate to a full visa halt for the DRC unless compliance improves. The agreements are part of recent reforms aimed at making refugee status temporary and speeding up deportations of illegal arrivals. Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper noted that more than 50,000 people without the right to remain have been removed since July, a 23% increase from the previous period.
Winter weather has caused widespread travel disruption across the northeastern United States. A mix of snow and ice hit the region, leading to thousands of flight delays and cancellations during the busy post-holiday travel period. Officials in New York and New Jersey declared weather emergencies as residents were urged to stay off the roads due to dangerous conditions. The storm began to ease by mid-morning, but travel disruptions continued. Strong winds and rain have hit tent camps in Gaza's Khan Yunis, offering little protection to displaced Palestinians. Gaza authorities warned that flooding could cause damaged buildings to collapse, as a ceasefire reduces but doesn't end violence. China has switched on the world's first 30-megawatt pure hydrogen gas turbine, marking a breakthrough in renewable energy storage. The Jupiter-1 turbine ran stably in Inner Mongolia, converting stored hydrogen into power without carbon emissions.
French film legend Brigitte Bardot, who rose to international fame with her role in And God Created Woman, has died at the age of 91. Her foundation says, known simply as BB in France, Bardot captivated audiences in the 1950s and 60s with her free-spirited performances and broke taboos around female sexuality in mainstream cinema. Beyond film, she became a global pop culture icon, later devoting her life to animal rights activism.
Syria will begin swapping old banknotes for new ones from January 1st, as the new government moves to replace Assad-era currency. The central bank said the 90-day exchange aims to stabilise the pound after years of war, sanctions and steep devaluation. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.